Mrs. Kim, how are you, madam?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mike?
I can't complain.
That's good. I
Okay,
love your
so
little headset. That's too cute.
well, this is I have a microphone, I have everything. I just got to set it up, but I have it set up on two different things because I use OBS for recording, and I'm still learning that thing. That oh my God, that's a lot of fun. Getting myself in the screen was a trick. If you change a setting, you're paying the piper because it changes everything,
Oh,
and you
wow.
gotta uh, there's a couple people on here that are supposed to be really good at it. I've reached out, but I figured it out myself. Bottom line, Google the question. You'll eventually find the answer. Could take time, but I finally got it now, so I can do it. The only thing is now is I got to try and get my screensaver. And by the way, you can go to background for on Zoom, and you can change your screensaver instead of having blur. You can add anything you want. Right now, I'm in the
Okay.
tropics, but it's not tropical where I'm at.
It's not
It's
tropical here either.
where are you located? Just
I'm in Louisiana. Y-
Louisiana? Oh, it's got to be
Yes.
nice out there.
It's it's different. It's got bipolar weather for sure.
Yeah, I'm in Toronto, Canada, and oh God, it's it was +9 the other day, -4 2 days ago. It's gonna be +4 next week. On Thursday, it's gonna be -9 again, Fahrenheit, not Fahrenheit, but Celsius. I know you guys do Fahrenheit, so
Yes.
it's just a roller coaster. We can have the four seasons in one day.
Yep.
I
That's kind of
swear
like
to God,
here. Yes.
I've never seen anything like it.
I've
Right
heard it's
now, my
beautiful there, though.
oh, it's very nice. Toronto is really busy, bustling. It's a type of environment that is not for everyone. I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't, if you got to understand what a metropolitan city is. A metropolitan city is every nationality in the world. So we have Little Italy, we have Chinatown, we have Greek town, Mexico. We have it all. So for
That's
diversity, we're laughing. We have it all. You want
that's
Indian food, it's here. You want seafood, it's here. You want to try something different, you don't have to go too far. Mind you, in Toronto, everything is far, but nothing is 5 minutes away. But that's good. So, how many interviews have you done, Kim?
You are my first, my
I'm the
very
first.
first.
Do you want me to run this or do you want to run it?
I'm gonna try to, let me see.
You go to Interview Hub. Have you been there?
I have, and I'm just trying to get this over. And let's see. Let me get set up real quick because,
You do what you need to do. Oh, this is being recorded. Good.
yes, I'm sorry. I should have told you. That's something I have to get used to.
Well, there's a little button at the top that shows if it's recorded or not under next to you. So
Yes.
it'll tell me, yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly how to make my
Click.
window so I can see the questions. Let's
uh,
see. Question Explorer.
I have multiple screens. I have a laptop
Yeah.
and two screens, so believe me, I can see.
I need something like that. Eventually I'll have that set
Yeah,
up.
it comes with time. This is because I have an office set up.
Yes.
I work from home quite a bit.
So
And
that's,
during the pandemic, they basically said, keep all your equipment. We don't want it.
yes.
Not going to fight you. No, big companies, they have more money than they need a tax write-off. They
Let's
got to
see.
justify why they charge so much.
Yeah, that's true. They can just write it off and
Well,
it's fine. But
and it depreciates. The two monitors I have here are 2 years old. They're both Dells, and they're probably $700-800 monitors each, and they're they're probably worth $50 now
yes,
because
they
of the depreciation that goes for their taxes. So it's worth it for them to buy new again to depreciate the whole investment than just
oh, that makes
the
sense. That makes a
Yeah,
lot of
appreciated
sense.
value. So, but you have to have the money to do that. If you don't have the money, it doesn't matter.
That's something I do not have right now, but I'm working on that.
Working on it. Good. I'm
Working
telling
on
you,
that.
Kim, you're in here. You're doing this. This is great. It's a start.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I have
I
a
do
question. Oh,
tons.
sorry. Go ahead,
That's
Tony.
okay. You have a question?
I
Let's
do
start
have
the
a
interview.
question. In the interview, yes. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Let's see. How has OLSP impacted your income or business growth?
My end time? I didn't hear that. I heard the
Okay.
business growth, the first part.
How has OLSP impacted your income or business
Oh,
growth?
income. Okay. Well, for income, you're looking to make reoccurring commissions. That's my goal. I'm not really worried about the big commissions. I want the monthly reoccurring commissions. So when I'm looking for something, I'm looking for continuously monthly things. So the Mega Link, the Mega Builder, things of that nature helps you get an income, 1099, 99.99, 199, 299. Okay. When you start with one person, it's 1099 or whatever the amount it is, $99 a month. Okay.
Right.
You get 10 of those, it's $1,000 a month, if you want to look at it that way.
That
Okay.
is
So the
great.
object for me was to build my audience to increase the monthly reoccurring incomes so that this becomes truly a replacement for my day-to-day job.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how the income part of it is. The second part of the question, um, I no longer have time. I have so much going on with OLSP. I am learning so much. What I thought I knew about affiliate marketing, I did not. What I thought I knew about how to build an audience, I did not. What I thought about everything, I did not know. So I failed pretty well at everything I tried. And I don't consider it a failure. That's the one thing I tell my children, you don't fail. You just learned a way not to do it again. Do it a different
Exactly.
way.
Yes, exactly. You just learn from your experiences and move forward in a different manner. That's
Yes, ma'am.
that's so great. I love that. I love that. So, um, I could probably answer this.
Ask me, ask me. No, no, ask me.
Okay. Let me. I can give an answer to this question also, if you don't mind.
Sure.
But my business growth has been incredible. I've learned massive amounts, and the commissions are starting to flow in and stuff. I'm relatively new at this. When I started, I did not even know what an affiliate marketer was.
Yeah.
So now I know the ins and outs, and I'm learning even more, and I'm growing even more, and I'm very excited. I'm hooked on affiliate marketing.
I
So I
understand
just
that.
wanted to put that in there real quick and let you know that part, put that in there. Um, how about another question?
Sure. Go ahead.
Let's see. Let's do it a little differently. Mindset and development question.
Okay.
What's your morning routine and how does it set you up for success?
Morning routine. You want to know how I do this. Okay. So basically, I have a cheat sheet. What I do is I created myself a cheat sheet that I follow on a daily basis. Okay. So I try and follow always the same things every day. First thing I do is I go online. Once I'm online, I go to I have a system that Wayne promotes is lead finders. Okay, so what I want to know is I want to know who's where, who's what, who's doing anything, and I'm looking for friends. I need to try and add 20 friends every day. And believe it or
Wow.
not, that is not the easiest thing you can do. Because one, my friendly neighborhood, Um, Mr. Facebook, blocks you. Okay. The
Yes.
minute they block you, they look at you. So you have to start slow. The trick is to
Oops.
Start with just 3 or 4 a day. Start with that. Okay. And don't push it. The minute you can't do it, stop. Okay. Then message any new friends that have responded to you. Always message them. And I set it up in a little system where I put the new person when they contacted me, what it is. So I don't forget who it is because you could get a lot of things in your thing. Okay. From that point, I'll remember to do a follow up. Now, if they choose to ignore me, I'll wait a month, then I'll send them a message. And
Oh,
if they completely ignore me, that's the end of it. Because 90% of the people that you'll friend are trying to sell you their system.
they
Okay.
are.
They want you to be the consumer. We're not the consumers, we're the producers. We're the ones who are going to help you. So I'll try and get to know these people. I'll talk to them. Okay. Then what I do is I shoot a video. This is an interview, but it's still a video. So I'll do at least 1 to 2 videos a day. I do 5 a day now. Doesn't matter. 5 a day all the time. My fear of doing videos is gone.
Oh,
100%. Because when I first started affiliate marketing, you would have never got me to get to an interview. I would have done it one-on-one with somebody, but don't be posting this. Keep this between us because my professionalism wasn't there. My knowledge wasn't apparent and I needed to grow and learn. Okay.
yeah.
Once I did that, I ended up understanding what I was doing. And it took some time to do that. The next thing I did is I go to what they call the Instagram outliers, and I look at that to see what's going on. Once I'm looking at that, I get to see what's happening with that. Then I edit it. Then I go to LinkedIn because I do a lot of things on LinkedIn. I want to be able to I want to tap into that niche, but it's not an easy niche because these people in LinkedIn are all business people and they're not easily swayed or convinced in anything. So I have to work with it. Okay. And then I look for things. I'll go to ChatGPT and before I send out anything, I'll pass my message through ChatGPT to see how they write it. Okay. They
Yeah.
write it always more professional because my professionalism when it comes to writing is limited to the vocabulary that I'm aware of. And I don't find myself to be incapable, but I'd rather be safe. Okay.
Right.
Because I don't want to tell you something that might offend you. So I run it through there. And offending people here this day is pretty simple.
Oh,
So,
yes.
uh, sir, ma'am, I go by the pronoun. I'm like, oh my God, are you a guy or a girl? To me, that's the way I look at it.
I use
It's
they or them. I've gotten where I'm used
near
to it
them.
now. That's just that's just how I do it now. They or them, even though there's plural, I just do that to be on the safe side.
Yeah. So, and I said something to a lady once. I called her madam, and she got so offended. I said, I don't understand why you'd be offended.
Right.
I thought that was a respect of a thing. And she says, I don't go by madam. Okay. What do you go by? And I can't remember exactly because at that point I wanted to get out of that interview real quick. I'm like, oh my
Yes.
God. I'm like, okay, sorry. You
That's
know,
embarrassing when something like that happens.
Well, it's their choice, not mine. I'm not going to
Right.
give you a hard time about it. I'm just going to walk. You call me Mike. I've been called a lot of things. We'll leave it at that.
You can call me anything, but don't call me late for dinner.
Well, that's it. And then you want to schedule all your appointments. Okay. Now there's different ways of doing it. You can go to Google but we have already a system that's available to us in the mega builders. So we can go for
Oh,
in the mega builders, I'll schedule it. Okay.
okay.
You got to get the hang of it. It takes a little time to get the hang of it, but once you do, you'll be fine. So
Okay.
to me, 12, 14 things a day, every day. But my most important things are 20 people a day as best I can because I've worked up to that where Facebook allows me now going, you're not spamming. Because
Right.
if you do too many, you're blocked. And I've been in Facebook jail so many times, it's unbelievable. If you get in Facebook jail, just DM me. I'll tell you how to get out of it. But it's a pain in the tush. Okay,
Oh
because
no.
all of a sudden it's like post is pending. Why?
No, why?
because they feel that you're spamming the group regardless. You can only talk to your own friends. That's it. Once you're in Facebook chat, that's it. You cannot leave a message. You can't comment. I saw a post the other day. It was fantastic. I'm like, oh my God, that was it. I posted it and then they said, your limit has been reached. My first post,
Right.
you know?
That's
So
crazy. So I guess they go by like a week, maybe. I don't
yeah,
know.
if somebody complains about you, number one, you'll be banned automatically.
Oh,
They'll ban you for a week. You go to jail. I call it
oh,
Facebook jail. Okay, and being forever easy. If somebody thinks what you're doing is a scam, they'll report you. You may or may not get banned. It's up to Facebook. And it depends. If the algorithm catches something they don't like, you're banned.
a little
Okay, but
touchy. Facebook is
uh,
irritable.
and then I'll post the exact same thing after my ban, and there's no problem. So what was the issue? And I've tested it on purpose to see, but I don't just rely on Facebook. I do all the Instagram, not Instagram, but I do Instagram as well. But I do all the social media platforms.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
limit yourself to one system, because if you limit yourself to one system and something goes wrong, Facebook could say, I don't like you, gone. Your profile's gone, everything's gone.
That's just craziness. That's
It,
just,
it happened to Wayne. His entire Facebook group of 157,000 people, goodbye.
oh man.
So you keep your email addresses and you do things. Okay, keep your list.
Keep a
That's
backup.
yeah,
Keep a
that's
backup.
your safety. So then you'll see that in your on your dashboard you have a list. Copy all of those and put
Okay.
it on a list. Have it sit there just in case something goes wrong. Okay, and
Yes. Yeah,
at least you have a backup.
yes.
And it'll save you. So for me, these dozen things I do on a daily basis. I don't always do it at the same time, but I try and do it. And
Yes.
I look for thumbnails now. I go crazy on thumbnails, do the best. If you go on my face, now that you're friends with me, because we weren't friends before, you're gonna see what I do. I got thumbnails all the time. I put them up because it's just, it's better than seeing my face all the time. So I help them out, even though I use my face as part of it. And all these thumbnails you can get done. You can go to Canva to do it. You can go ChatGPT to do it. The only difference with some of them is the resolution. You might
Oh,
not have a perfect look. Okay, but
yes.
that's okay. It shows not perfect. That's all.
None of us are. This people
Exactly.
like real anyway.
Yeah. So
Authentic.
and it's funny because you go to people like real. I was discussing this with Wayne because he coaches me as well. I'm part of his coaching,
Yeah.
his elite group. And my first video, oh my God, the $7 offer, I can remember to this day. It took me 30 odd takes before I actually released the first one.
Oh
And
no.
I pretty well had the script memorized because they said, get yourself a teleprompter and blah, blah, blah. No, I can't do that. I would rather it be natural flow from me so that you know what I'm saying. I'm not reading a book, things of that nature, because you see people and you're watching them go, well, you could have just put the script on the screen. I would have been able to read it with you. It would save a lot of trouble. So
Yeah.
when that one came out, it was it was okay. It wasn't fantastic, but it was okay. And I told Wayne, he said, no, you should have posted all of them. I said, but they were terrible. He says, so? All it's doing is showing that you can make mistakes like everybody else. So now there is no fear left.
That is
There
awesome.
is zero worry about what you're going to think about me, what he's going to think about me, what she's going to think about me. I don't care. I've had family members going, I saw your video. Wow. How long did it take you to take that? I said, I don't know. How long was the video? Which one? Like I've done hundreds. Oh, this one was 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes. Well, how many times did you rehearse? I don't rehearse.
No.
Absolutely. None of this is going to be rehearsed. Any video I do now is not rehearsed. I don't care. And it's funny because I used to talk to I talked to a few people. Elsa was a friend of mine. She's still a friend of mine, and she's doing very well in OLSP. And she's in Sweden somewhere. And she told me, I asked her, I said, "What teleprompter do you use?" She goes, "Fine. Get away from it. You don't need that." I said, "Why not?" And then she said, "Let it flow." Well, what if I make a mistake? So you make a mistake. Say I
Yeah,
made a mistake. This is what I meant. Simple. So
it is.
people who are watching you are not looking, are knowing that you're not an AI. They
Yeah.
know you're a real person because AIs don't make mistakes. They're a fluid motion machine. And this
Yes.
fluid motion machine is no good. It has to be one-on-one, talking to you like we're talking. If you mess up, tough. We'll live.
Uh, that's
Next.
true. That's
And
true.
this,
That makes me feel so much better because I've had a video before. I did one video prior on
okay.
Facebook. Attempted to do another live. Facebook wasn't working and didn't record it and didn't put it on my post, but a couple of people were able to see it that came in. So I've tried,
It's
and that
okay.
Facebook deal might have been a user error too because I'm not used to it yet, but I'll get there.
Well, and like I tell people, one of the questions that's um, in our interview hub
Yeah.
is what's the number one advice you would give a newbie, a person who just starts? Okay. And I had to think about that one because there's a lot of things that come out that would be a possibility. But my number one advice that I would give anybody, research the system that you're looking at joining. Look at the testimonials. Don't look at the testimonials that are 4, 5, 6 years old. Look at the testimonials that are between 2 weeks to 4 months. Okay. Check to see if these are real people, number one. So once you look at the testimonial, go online, go to Facebook, click on, uh, copy that name, see if it even comes up. If you can find that person, it's good. Once you find that person, then you can actually send them a message. Okay. And
Yeah.
ask them. The other thing is you go to the group itself that you're planning, go to the members section. Ask a member who just started, not the ones that have been there for years because they're all making $10,000 a month. They're all doing fantastic. Most of them aren't. They're all doing amazing. So the new people are the ones that haven't been um, trained to lie, to give
Oh yeah.
deception as to what it is to enroll someone. The new people will tell you, "I'm not doing well. I'm having a hard time getting support. I'm looking for this." So this 100% guaranteed support within 2 hours is 24 to 48 hours later, if you even get an answer, which could destroy your momentum. It does. It did to me, and
Yeah.
how up to date is that system? Because what they made a video on may not be the same thing that's available today because it changes with technology and time, you
Right.
know. So you're looking at things. In OLSP, we have the opportunity to ask the school community, the Facebook group. You could send Dr. M an email or a message,
Yes.
a message, and say, "Hey, uh, am I missing something?" And you will get a response that day, unless it's Christmas Day. Then you don't even
Right. Right.
then
That
you're
makes
not going to get
sense.
it. And I would, I would be sitting there going, "Buddy, relax. Okay, it's Christmas Day. Have one day off."
I have one. You're
Like
right.
yesterday was my day of R&R, so I didn't do what I normally do every day. So again, the advice: join the group, do a little due diligence. Don't You can join the group, don't mean you're joining the system.
Right.
Do a little due diligence, see what's going on, see what's real, make your own determination. It's real if it's not. If you
Right.
get 80% of them telling you that they're having a lot of trouble and they're barely getting anywhere, no,
Yeah.
don't get involved.
Right.
Move on. There's lots of
There's
groups out there.
there's lots. Yes.
Took me
And
10
those
years
might
to
be
find this
leads in
one.
that group. We
Yeah.
might be able to bring them on over to OLSP.
Well, that's the thing, you talk to these people and they see you're real, and then automatically, when you talk to these people, they see dollar signs. Ding, 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 ding. Here's a new one. I'll get it going with this. No problem. Hey, sign up under my link. Here's my link. Here's my link. And they'll do that. Okay, that's spammy. The minute they start spamming, you already know they don't have the proper education or training required to go to the next level. And it's not their fault. Their gurus are not teaching them the proper thing.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So I have a web page, like a Facebook group, a private group, where I give this information out free.
Oh,
Okay. All of it. You can join it. There's no problem. And
okay.
I'll send you the link after. Just join it. Don't worry about it. Okay. And you'll find a section called files. In files, I have broken down stuff. I've written ebooks. I've created all kinds of templates for
Wow.
people
Yes.
to help them out. I have stuff that Wayne has given me. Wayne is really good at giving you all his stuff. He
Oh,
tells you,
yes.
use it. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I've made my millions. Let me help you make yours. And
Yes.
to me, that shows integrity, and I like people with integrity. I don't
I do
like
too.
people who lie. Okay, so it makes it work. It makes it worth it. It has its weight in gold to me.
Yes, it does. It is priceless. It definitely is. You do not find honesty and integrity nearly as often as, say, 20 years ago or even 10 years ago. It's just this lately, the world is just full of lying. How can we get this person to do this? I mean, it's unreal. So to
Yeah.
see that is refreshing. It is very refreshing.
No, to me, I like it, and that's why I'm with Wayne. Like he asked me, says, "So why did you join?" I told him. I said, "I've been watching you for a year." Yeah. He said, "What?" Yeah, for a year. And I told him the systems that I was involved in prior, and he says, "Well, I know this guy. He's pretty good." I said, "Yeah, but his system's outdated, and he's not interested in updating anything. He don't care. He just wants the money."
Right.
And
Yeah.
he said, "Well, I don't want to talk bad about anybody." I said, "I'm not asking you. I don't like that system." And I walked away because I had momentum going. I was doing everything I could. And the minute there was a roadblock that he didn't feel he wanted to answer, it was over.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, thank you. Have a great day. And I'm done. Why do I not have some light? I'm looking at a darkness here. That doesn't help.
A little bit. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
There it goes.
there we go. Now you can see me.
Yay.
Okay, my apologies. I didn't do that
That's
on
okay.
purpose. I never even noticed. I just looked up at the camera. I'm usually staring at the person I'm talking to. I don't look at myself.
Yeah.
I'm not vain in that sense, anyways. So, to me, there's a lot of things like that. Okay, I have I have a project that I'm working on right now. Okay, and I want to see what I can do to help people. My job is to help as many people I'm working on. That's my big problem because I can coach anybody to do anything, how to make it work. But if they don't want to follow, I can't do it. So I have to gain the trust, and I'm looking to get 10 people that I want to help bring to that level. Okay,
Yeah.
I got one guy that I'm working with right now, and he's pretty well a lone wolf. He wants to help, but he doesn't want to help. Like
Yeah.
he joined and quit and then joined again.
Oh no.
I asked him, I said, why'd you quit? He says, I need to do this, this, and this. Now he joined back. He says, okay, now I'm ready. Okay, well, it's your choice. I don't
Right.
have an issue with it. It's your choice to do what you need to do. And okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And we've been working together on a couple little things, but he's got his own, he wants to create his own course and everything.
Well, that's a
Okay.
big step.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, he's been in this like me for a long time, and he's like,
Okay.
this is what I want to do. He's actually sent me his template. I've used it. It's actually pretty good to create stuff for videos, but
Oh, okay.
I use my own stuff too. So I would rather keep the course where I'm at, and the stuff I know,
Uh-oh.
I'll always listen to other people's advice. I'll listen to them. especially if they're in the same field. The thing is, I'll make up my own determination as to what I want to do, how I want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm retired now, and believe me, it's time. I got to enhance my old age security pension because it's pretty
I'm
good.
on a fixed income myself. That's what I'm trying to do is enhance that
Well, that's why
income.
you go residual income. It's nice to get those big commissions, very nice. Okay. But the monthly residual is the key to, in
Just
my opinion. It's
get the
everybody's
monthly
decision
residual
on mine.
going and then add in the little high ticket things. So,
And the little ones, don't be
and
upset
the
at the
little ones,
little ones. $21, $21, $21. That works,
yep, they work.
you know.
Adds
You
up.
know, sure, it adds up. And then eventually those people build and those people build and it increases because you can go quite a ways with this if you do it properly.
They work.
Next question, madam.
Next question. So we have like 9 minutes left. I didn't know what to schedule it for, so
That's okay.
it's
You
I
want me
don't.
to give you a question?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. What mistakes have you made early in the business that taught you a valuable lesson?
I would say DMing people. I when I first started, I didn't have a clue how to do messaging.
Okay.
A lot of times I just let them come to me.
Okay.
I didn't DM them. Getting into DMs was very difficult for me because I felt like I was spamming. I felt
Okay.
like DMing is spamming. But
Yeah.
then, Ulf is my coach. So he told me to you know, not be scared of DMing people. He says,
No.
you're not spamming if you're not sending them links and trying to get them to go to that link right away. He says, work your way up to that. He says, you're not spamming. So I was like, cool. So I now I can get into DMs pretty good.
So basically for the links that you're talking about, never
Yes.
send your link. Let them ask you for it. Okay.
Okay.
When you're doing a DM. So what'll end up happening is you talk about things and you'll let them and they'll send you their link. That's fine, and open their link, look at what they got, uh, read it. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about every one of them, and I'm sitting there going, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. I did that a long time ago and it didn't work out well for me. Well, and just keep talking to them. Don't
Okay.
get to a point where don't get confrontational at all. At all, at all. If they get confrontational, thank them for their time and have a
Yes.
great day and close it. It's simple. Don't let them get to you. Okay? Because
Okay.
there's people out there. I got a guy called me a scammer. He's reported me a dozen times. I finally asked him, I said, can you explain to me why you keep reporting me and calling me a scammer? I don't scam you. Well, you keep
Yeah.
sending me DMs. I said, yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, trying to figure out what's wrong with you,
Yeah.
what the problems are, what are your pains. And he got all offended. If I wanted to tell you, I would. I said, okay, well, that's wonderful. I appreciate that. I won't be sending you any more DMs. My apologies for bothering you. I'll see you later. Have a great day. And I close it off. 3 months later, he sent me a DM. Hey, what are you doing still? Are you still doing that affiliate marketing thing? I said, yeah, of course. Could you send me the link? And I sent him the link. At that point, you're not spamming. You
No,
see,
you're
but
not.
be smarter. Yeah, again, be the producer. Be
Be the
smart.
producer.
Don't
That's the
be.
mindset. That's the mindset I need.
Ulf is my buddy. I like Ulf. Okay.
He's really
Uh,
cool. I, I
I,
I really like him. He's he and I have hit it off from the start.
yeah,
So yes, it's great. It's great.
yeah. Ulf is a good guy. He's to me, there's no problem. Uh, and I've watched him progress. He's done quite well, which is good. You know, I'm a little jealous, but that's okay. That's me. So, but hey, that's okay.
Yeah,
You got to do it, and eventually I'll get to that same level.
you
So
will.
you just
You
got to
will.
keep doing it. Don't worry about the other person. Kim, if you worry about everybody else, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're
I'm
going to sit there and
starting
go,
to get
wow.
right. I'm starting to get to that point. Um, of where I'm not concerned. I don't know them. They're not family. So just wash it on off of me. And like Wayne says, there's the block button if need
Yeah.
be. So,
Oh, I've blocked quite a few. I've gotten some interesting images. Okay.
oh,
Let's get rid
yeah,
of this.
block.
It's like, and on my Facebook page, it's very clear in my group, I tell people be polite, don't spam people, and don't self-promote.
Right.
Those are the three rules. It's simple. If you do any of those things, you're blocked. There's not strike one, strike two, strike three. There's strike one. And
One on
I've
that.
got probably a dozen people that are strike one and they're gone,
Yeah.
and I've had them, well, somebody else, yeah, a friend of mine was involved with your group and you blocked them. I said, who was it? They told me the name. I said, well, I warned her not to spam or to post her stuff. She ignored me. She put it on there. I don't have to worry about her anymore. My site goes well. Every Monday, 1 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, I have a 1 hour session, Q&A. I go live. Okay. And I have a topic that I go through. And if somebody has a question, we'll answer. I'll answer for sure.
Yeah.
And if they like the topic, they want more. And at the end, I do put my link in there. If you want more information, it's here. Subscribe, do what you have to do.
Okay, yes.
And that's the best way to do it. This way here, you're not causing anybody any kind of issues.
Right. Right.
And don't worry about friends and family. They all have an opinion. They'll all tell you what's great for you and what's not good for you.
Oh,
They're
yes.
not paying your bills. They're
Nope.
not helping you out. So I don't bother them.
Yeah.
I will never send them anything. I don't ask them to join. I don't do anything unless they contact me and say, listen, I'm interested in what you're doing. Would you be so kind as to show me?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'll send them the link. I've had probably half a dozen of my family. I have a very large family, and not one of them wants to do the work. So if you don't want to, if you think this is going to be an easy to do, let's get it done, it's not.
It's not.
It's a lot
No.
of work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And anything worthwhile, you're going to have to work for. You
Yeah.
can't just expect people to just hand you money and just, I mean, come on, it's a two-way street. Come
What
on.
time is it? It's 11:31. I've been on here since 8 this month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was doing my friends' requests. I was answering messages. Okay. I was creating videos. I was creating reels. Just sending it out. You wanted an interview? Let's go. That worked for me
That's
too.
right. Yes. And
And
thank you very much. I really